Hello, good afternoon for this Friday afternoon, my people. How's things on the Sunday afternoon? Friday afternoon, sorry, I'm away with the day. But anyway, we're going to do prison talk. In 2015, I was in Birmingham, England, and I got a 12-month sentence. You know, I was in detox wing in strange ways. I was in Winton Green first of all. We got 8 weeks. Then I moved to Manchester. I shouldn't have been, but it was a recall back to prison. So they took me back to prison from the hospital where my daughter was getting born. And but I left me there for 4 days, which was good of them, you know. But so I got recalled to Strange Ways. Strange Ways is not what people think it is. It's run by Scousers. I love Scousers. And this is a message for Darren G. Darren G, you said you got released from Winton Green in 2016. Crap. I mean, I was in Winton Green. Your name was never mentioned. Your brother Danny's name was never mentioned. So you're not popular. You're popular on YouTube with all your shite and all your lies you say. You know, Colin Decker and that. Decker Heggie. I respect you, my man. You know, please don't trust Sean Rackwood and Darren G. Darren G slagged you off, remember that, Decker. You stay not far from me in Aberdeen, right? Darren G is a hypocrite. I mean, threatening DC, you know who I'm on about, you're a fight with him. Threatening with him, and Darren G in a live stream a few weeks ago was flashing a fucking knife about, you know? And he's supposed to be doing knife crime and that. Choose a life, not a knife. 5, whatever he does, you know? Crap, he's a hypocrite, you know what I mean? And I hope the social workers see into him and tell his missus to get away from him, Lady G. You know what I mean? That bird's either going to take him to care because of what he's done, and it'll be his fucking fault, you know? This one's not made for kids, because this is targeted straight at Darren G. You know what I mean? You're a hypocrite, Darren. You know what I mean? I used to watch you last year constantly. Then I watched up until 3 weeks ago, arguing with a DC from Carlisle, the boxer. I respect that man as well. And you slugged him off waving blades on live streams 3-4 weeks ago, threatening Darren, saying if anyone comes to your bed set, this is what they're gonna get, you know? That's not teaching kids. That's telling kids to go and do it. Carry a knife. It's brilliant. Darren G, you've got to use your missus's platform. How much of a coward are you? You put the threats from the trolls onto Lady G. You're an animal. You know what I mean? When Daniel Cunningham took a shot out at you, you know? I seen the video. I seen the motorbike pull up to the house you were in and opened fire, and the passenger had the machine gun, jumped off the back of the motorbike, ran up the window, tapped the window. I never seen you fucking coward. You know what I mean? You chased them. You gave chase and that when somebody shot at you. Go and grow up, Darren, you know. You've lost up there. You did too long in prison, you know. I'm 49. I've been going to prison since I was 15 years old. I've done plenty of sentences. All the sentences altogether comes up to about 26 years. So I don't get small sentences, you know. And you never stop telling people you did 18 years. You only did 12, 13 years, okay? You never did a full 18-year sentence. You did 12, 13 years, okay? Figure it out. You went to prison when you were 24. You got out in 2016 from Winton Green in Birmingham. Not once I heard your name mentioned. Even when I got recalled to Strangers in Manchester. You're not that big, and I was locked up. You should know, I was locked up as full of Scousers. Not one Scouser I met mentioned you or your family's name. You or your brother's name, you know what I mean? You're a coward. You're a bully, man, you know what I mean? I've lost total respect in you, Darren. I watched you right up and down months ago until you flashed that knife out, right? You know what I mean? That's all I've got to say in the matter. But guys, please don't take anything, because he's spending the money you're giving him on drugs. You know what I mean? I seen something a couple of weeks ago. He looked like he was coked to his head, and he's got cheek to talk about people on coke. You know what I mean? He's a rat. He's the biggest grass ever. Darren G from Birmingham. He's the biggest grass. He's the one who got Daniel Cunningham jailed. Say whatever you want, Darren, but you're a snitch. Because you're scared to go back to prison. You know what I mean? You're a joke. You are a joke. You know what I mean? I hope the baby comes out in 6 weeks' time looking like a mum, not you. Because you're just a baldy-headed rat. That's why you gotta take off your baseball caps ever. I've never seen you with your baseball caps off. When the boy hit you with the chair in Liverpool in Talk Street, well, I spoke to a female who actually witnessed that happen. You know what I mean? Said a little baldy man with a little baldy man with a bald head, you know, because your hood full of, you know, you've got a bald head. Too much time being in prison. too much headboard work for you. you were the giver. Sorry, you were the taker. They were the giver. You know what I mean? You're a joke. Darren G, you're a joke. You know what I mean? And that's from a traveller, man. I mean, you keep saying you want this and want that. You're a fucking coward. Okay, Darren, I hope Decker Heggie gets sense and says that. I'm not going on with him, he's a snitch. But you'll be risking your own life, Decker, because of that snitch. You know what I mean? It's too... You know what I mean? I hope that the day you go there, I hope you knock fuck out of him, because that's what he deserves. You know what I mean? After slugging you off, not even a year ago, he's slugging you off, calling you grass, yes, you're a beast and that. Like, I know you're not a nonce. I mean, there was nothing about prison time. Yes, you're locked up, you slapped the last of your nurse. So fucking what? I've slapped the last of your nurse. You know what I mean? That's nothing. What people saying about you. But Decker, good on you, lad. I mean, I seen the one with Dodgy Dave, the Beastie Dave. Decker, you should have smashed his fucking head in, you know what I mean? He wouldn't even come in the garden, he's a coward, you're gonna do nothing. You still give it the garden and knocked him out. On you go, Decker, on you go, my man, on you go. Sometime I want to meet up and do an interview, just me and you in my house, or your house, I don't mind. I mean, but Decker, good on you, my man, and good on you for fighting. You've never backed down once from any fucker. You could have got jumped, you could have got set up or anything. You still turned up. Not like Darren G, people calling him out. He says, I'll do this, I'll do that. He never turns up. He sits behind the screen in his shared house in Birmingham. I mean, it wouldn't take me long to find exactly where that grass stays. But I know every 3 months, Decker, he does get moved from shared house to shared house every 3 months and police protection because the attempt on his life in 2018. You know what I mean? But say no more to the matter, Decker, but good on you, my man. Good on you. I mean, I respect you. So, I'm going to stop at the moment, you know, because I'm getting pretty angry with this G fella. I mean, he thinks he's something, you know. He's nothing except a snitch in my eyes, you know. Chased after somebody after shooting him. Shooting at him. He jumped the one, took chase. I never seen you. I seen him motorbike drive away. I seen somebody at the end of the road taking a video. But I never seen you jump in the water. I never even seen you coming out the house, you coward. You like to make yourself a hard man, you know. You've told Lady G, I hope you see this Lady G. He never, I seen the video when they done the show in 2018. Like you said in the Echo. But you never seen Darren jumping across a wall. You never seen nobody. The gunman even go off his back of the motorbike, went up to the window, tapped to the window and jumped back in the motorbike and drove off again. And there was somebody about 50 yards along the road recording you. You never took no chase, you lying little rat. You snitch, man. You snitch. That's all you are. Darren G, the YouTube snitch.